What is going on, everybody? Hello, my name is DeathDealer2347. Today we're going to be working on building one of these secret areas. So if you're tuning into the stream, you get to see it first before anyone else. Hopefully everyone's doing okay, having a great day so far. Hopefully the audio sounds great because I had to disconnect some stuff, replug it in, whatever. How's everybody doing today? What we got going on? Let's go ahead and show you what we're working on today. Oh, wrong button. It's going to be this lighthouse. We are going to recreate the original Bioshock lighthouse from the first one and at the end of Rapture. This is going to be like a little secret location in the game. I already tested to see if I have the models, all the textures. We're going to be building this from the ground up. So if you've never seen a map built from like day one, the ground up, you're going to see it here today. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Let me go ahead and drink some of this here lovely stuff. I am beyond dehydrated right now. And let's get to work. So we got this going on today for majority of the stream. This is going to be our little project right here, recreating all of this. I probably won't be able to do the skybox right now. I'm probably going to have to make a custom one, but that's not too big of a deal. Swifty3, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the show, my friend. Alright, so let's get into work. So first thing we're going to do is be in Blender. We're going to start putting all the models. Then I'm going to export them into the COD tools, apply the textures, and then start building it inside of Radiant itself. So this is our end goal right here. Let me go ahead and close it. Also, currently, right now as we're speaking, I don't know if you guys remember from the last little raffle stream we did, I have access to a 3D printer, and I'm currently going to be making this boy right here. He's going to be for sale too. So in my Discord, I have a little, I call it my little Death Dealer shop. Let me go ahead and open it up for you guys until I get like an Etsy or something. But here, it's going to be like this week's print, and he's going to be this week's print. You can actually purchase him, and then we'll talk about the shipping cost and like the overall like price of him. And then also in here, this is where I have like my raffle stuff. So whenever we do our next raffle, if you want to see like what's going to be coming up for the giveaway, in here my Discord is going to have it right there. So that's really cool, really cool. Let's go ahead and minimize that. I can close this now. I think he's going to be dope. We are having a little bit of friction points with his like feet right now during the print. For some reason the 3D printer is just not printing them, and it's very, very frustrating. It'll like cut off this little like belt buckle, but I'm sure we're going to get it squared away. Don't you worry. So let's close that, and here we are in Blender. So you can see this is the actual lighthouse model, the little statue. I started just importing some models to get started. So we're probably just going to have like the lighthouse, the door entryway, the staircase, etc. And then we're going to have them all inside of here, which is the base map for when you start making a map. This is literally what you start with. So we're really starting from the ground up. I'm going to save this whole thing as a prefab, and then I'm just going to dump the prefab into the full Bioshock map, which I worked on all day yesterday. I don't know if you remember, but I have this huge laundry list of things. Well, now we got it down. I cut it in half as of yesterday, fixed a lot of stuff, and so far, all the issues are working out really good. I just have to make like the Easter egg, start scripting it out, and I have the voice lines to show you. Clancy, what's up, bro? Your package should arrive to you on Friday. So Clancy, was the winner of the raffle last week. So you should have this on Friday for you, sir. I just checked the tracking number yesterday, and there was no issues. And we definitely need a picture of it. So once you get it, we definitely need like pictures, like maybe an unboxing video. I really want to see your reaction to it once you get it. And then while I was also grinding away on fixing all of these issues yesterday, I started doing some custom voice lines. Now originally, funny enough, Clancy's here. I asked him if he could help me out with it. I found a software, but you had to pay for it, and I didn't want anyone to pay for helping me make this map out of their own time. So I found this right here, and I started working on the custom voice lines. So this is, a lot of them need work. Like, this is like my first one. I think the only two good ones so far, or maybe three, is Elizabeth Booker and Rosalinda, the female Lutece. So we can go ahead and listen to this.
Even the tiniest light can brighten the darkest night.
Here, I'll play it again.
Even the tiniest light can brighten the darkest night.
Now, listening to that and the actual like recording of her from game, it's almost 1-to-1, which is really good. Here's Booker, who's like one of the main people.
A film holds the power to inspire change and hope.
So that's like almost perfect. I don't really think I need to do anything with that. Comstock is a little wonky. I think I need to keep feeding the AI a little bit more voice lines for him, but here's Comstock.
Find your quietude in the gentle rustle of leaves.
So it has like, because most of his voice lines are on like an intercom. And so that's why it kind of sounds like that. And then Rosalinda, which is the female Lutece. I think I got to tweak her just a little bit more.
Wonderful festivals make life a little bit sweeter.
But that sounds pretty close to her. Robert Lutece, the male dude, he doesn't sound anything like him. I really got to tweak this one.
Just like fruit needs sunlight to grow, goals need dedication to flourish.
Yeah, that doesn't sound anything like him at all. So I really gotta like get into this one. Daisy.
Cycling gives wings to your feet and freedom to fly.
Hers isn't too bad. I think I gotta tweak it a little bit. And then Atlas, who's gonna be in Rapture on an intercom when you get to that point in the Easter egg. So here's his voice.
In every stitch in wood carving is love's echo.
So he doesn't sound anything like Atlas. So he needs a lot of love. Comstock and Robert, they definitely need a lot of like, I just got to keep pumping the system with more voice lines. I can clean the Comstocks if you need. Once I get it like set up, I can send you some of the files, Clancy. All right, so I did that. I think that's all I have for really show and tell. Let's get back to listening to some music. And let's see, so we got that. And so let's just get to work on this. So if we're going to be in Blender right now, I'm going to start importing all these models. The lighthouse, we just have like a couple more to go, which is good. And I also need to verify that I have the textures as well, so we can texturize the models themselves. And then by the end of this stream, I would like to have just like a baseline of the lighthouse. And how you get there is going to be really cool. I'm not going to spoil it, but you're going to be able to get here in the Easter egg. So let me go ahead and find our files. Let's see, Bioshock models. It's going to be in my Rapture folder. Light should be Lighthouse. Make sure I have my textures. Okay, good. I have all the textures. Perfect. So we have all of these set up in here. So I'm going to keep that open right there. And let's... Whew! Fucking, this like fly is like bothering me. I keep trying to slap it away. Okay, so import. So we don't need the plane, we have the statue, we have the lighthouse, we have the door frame in there. I do need to get the medallion. Oh my god, these models are like enormous. 0.01, so I'm basically just gonna scale them down. Alright, so we have that model in there. Let's see what else we need. Wavy, what's going on, dog? Welcome to the show. How you doing today? We got the lighthouse. We have the stairs. We need the rocks. Yep. Import the rock. Oh my god. Scale this bad boy down. 0.1. No audio? What do you mean no audio? It looks like it's playing right now. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing exceptional, man. I am doing exceptional. It's really good to be back. I'm also going to start doing some, because I kind of want to branch out from doing the live stream developments. Like, I'll still do them. I'll still show you guys the work we got going on for this project. But I think I'm going to start actually playing some custom maps. Giving you guys gameplay, my opinions on them, etc. And I think the first one I'm going to do, I decided on, is one by Hives. He just put it out as the Mob of the Dead cell block. Because I love Mob of the Dead, I love Blood of the Dead. And Hives is a very talented map maker, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what he's done with this. If this is just purely a remake or what. But yeah, this is going to be probably like the next video I put out And hopefully it does well. If the videos doesn't perform well, I'll just keep doing these like Bioshock ones. But I kind of want to start branching out, adding a little bit of variety to the show for you guys. So it's not just constant back-to-back live development, update videos. Spice things up just a little bit. For what do we got left? We have the rock. I don't need this. Statue light. I do need the statue light. Import that. I found the best strat on Paris, by the way. Is it one of the bugs I have that I still have to fix, where it's like you go all the way around back to where you're at the spawn. There's like that buyable door, and the zombies can't get to you. Don't worry. Enjoy that one while it lasts, because it's over as soon as the full one comes out. I already put a traversal on there. Because I know that's been like a big one everyone's been doing. Let's get this down. It's probably easier if I just type these values. Nope, it's a 2 spawn in the pap room. Ooh, the pap room. That's a tight space to do it. That's like a small little room. What is this light right here? Oh, this is, okay, so this is gonna go like on the staircase probably. I am definitely gonna be looking at like pictures of the lighthouse. And I think this is gonna be the last model. Wall lamp, statue light. Oh, no, maybe I need the wall lamp. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely need the wall lamp. Okay. Scale this bad boy down. And then that's it for the, like taking the assets that we need. It's so tiny. My goodness. I'm actually gonna save this in case I need these again. Let's save this file. This is gonna be my, we'll call it Rapture Lighthouse. Let's go ahead and save that. And then I'm gonna go into Ape and open up a new GDT. And Ape is gonna take forever to load, per usual. Oh wow, it actually booted up, but can I access it? There we go. Wow, that was fast as shit. Alright, let's see. Let's move this down. Look at that glitch right there. Let's minimize all of these. Actually, I could probably just keep it in the same Bioshock GDT. Abracadabra without the lyrics? I'm sorry, I'm playing the instrumentals. I'm sorry. It's not personal, Clancy. Actually, I'm just gonna make a new GDT. Screw it. Screw it. This is the best song, though. And I've been digging the Black Ops 6, the last map, The Reckoning. I've been loving that Easter egg song. Alright, new asset. It's gonna be the actual physical lighthouse. I can't spell. I'm gonna call it Rapture Lighthouse. Okay, so now we just have a cube. It's all set up, ready for us. Yeah, it's gonna yell at me because there's no actual thing. The Shatter Veil one is better? I don't know, dude. Alright, let's export this as an X model. Model export. Bioshock models. Rapture. Do I want to have it in the Rapture folder? I think I'm just going to make a new folder. Rapture, so I can just quickly just like go in the folder, grab it. Rapture Lighthouse. Boom. So that's the first one. We need the stairs now. And the reason I'm doing these in pieces and not assembling it is like one giant thing in Blender is in case I want to use these models in something else. So lighthouse, stairs. This is the doorway. I can see through all the doors, Booker. Support that. We need a rock. Unless I find a better one in the as like a default asset. My house. Rock. No. Rock. I can spell, chat, I promise. I can spell, I promise. Oh my god, I still spelled it wrong. I can spell, I promise. Okay. Export model. This is gonna be the medallion. Maybe this light. I think this is the light stair, so I'm just gonna make sure I export this as the stair light. And this one, I think it's just like a lantern. Alright, boom. All the models are exported. So let's... Oh no, I just need one more. I forgot the statue up here. File, export. Lighthouse, statue. Statue. Okay, boom. All of them. Let's close out of this. Let's jump at 8. Start adding some models in so we can have them in there. Bioshock models, Rapture Lighthouse. This is going to be the actual lighthouse. Nice. And now I also need to go into my... show you guys while I do this. Into the texture folder. Texture assets. These are all my Bioshock model textures. Lighthouse. I think I'm going to make a new folder. This is the Rapture Lighthouse. Okay, sick. I'm just going to move this back over because I'm just going to be moving textures from the ones that I ripped out of the game and then putting them in that folder so we can have them here on this asset. So let me go ahead and save this. And we need to look for these materials right here. So it actually tells us the name, and then I just literally search for this name in my thing. Boom, boom, boom. Move everything over. Good to go. So let's set up a new material. We need to look for that detailed dark stone. Oh no, it's not giving me the name. Oh no! Ooh, okay. It's probably gonna be that stone diff and normal. And then I can always change these textures after. So let's just move this here. Boom. And because it has a normal map and a spec, I think it's going to be a geometry advanced. This is going to be a lit advanced. Surface type, stone. Now this part is a little tedious, but we are going to get into Radiant as soon as I'm done with that and actually start putting all these pieces together. Oh my god, Vlad is back. What up, Vlad? The legend. How you doing today, good sir? Vladimir Lenin has risen from the grave. Our map. Dude, am I blind? I'm literally looking for stone. I've scrolled through this 400 times. Wood. Rubber, plastic, metal. Dude, what is going on? Alright, we're just gonna do concrete for now. I was trying to look for stone, I don't see it. We'll just rock with concrete. How am I doing? I am doing exceptional. Set up a new color map. Want that shit high quality, per usual. Texture assets. Where is my Bioshock models? I know Clancy stole them. They're around here somewhere. Bioshock models. Rapture Lighthouse. Boom. All files. So we need the color map. We need the normal map associated with it. Oh, we can do the specular map as well. Just gives it that shine. Specular map and the normal map, which makes it look like, so it's not just a plain 2D model. It looks like it kind of has like actual texture to it. So that's what these normal maps are right here. And then we go back to our model. You can see, let me make this a little bigger. All these textures that we applied. If it will let me zoom in. Oh my God, I have to really like drag it because it's such a big model. You can see we have it like there. We set it. This will probably be better once I'm like in Radiant. I can scale this down. And now let's go into the detail stone material. Let's see if we can find that. Ooh, I can't really find it right now. I think these models are going to take a little bit more, because typically these model names right here that it assigns, they usually match up with all these model names. And unfortunately, I can't find the stone ones. So I might have to go through, maybe if I just do like Lighthouse, maybe? Lighthouse. I can spell. Ooh, okay. So that's the arch, the tunnel again, the arch, diffuse. Let's look at a picture of the lighthouse again. Because I want to make sure if I'm not using the exact same texture on the wrong model. We don't want that. Lighthouse. Ooh, that one's like a custom-made one. We don't want that. Move this over here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. That's close, but that's not exactly the model we need. Maybe I have to search like, oh, Bioshock Lighthouse. Of course, it's really dark, so it's really hard to see. I'm thinking we might be good, and it looks like some of these lights actually sit on top of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna look for that like brick, kind of like that brick texture. See if we can actually find that. Oh no! I mean, I could go through these one by one, but that seems a little boring. Let's at least go into Radiant now and just like set up the tone. And today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream as opposed to my like almost 3-hour ones. We are going to have like a more condensed one. So this is going to be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to have to do this like off stream, getting these like textures on the models. So we're actually gonna go into Radiant and start making like the at least atmosphere, like area that I want to have the lighthouse in. Once I do just one quick like glance at these textures, because the gate one's gonna be good. Ooh, maybe it's, I think it's granite. I think we need to do like a granite, yeah. So we might have just saved it. Hold on, let's see. I don't understand what you're doing. You don't have to, good sir. You just being here fills my heart with joy. Let's do granite masonry. Yeah, these should be good. Sick. Let me move these over. Put them in here. And there's only just a normal map, so I can just have a geometry and make it a lit. Which is sick. If I can find the word lit. There it is. Fucking fly. I hope I killed him, dude. He keeps, like, flying over me. Ice metal. Rock plaster. Where's our stone one we were doing? Might have to use concrete. And we'll set up the color map, which is the actual, like, color of the, like, the texture. And we're gonna set up the normal map so it actually looks like it's a rough surface. And imagine I did this with all the models you see in my maps, all of them. Here's my normal. Sick. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Now that looks like a lighthouse to me. Which is a really good starting point. So now let's go in-game. And here's like the base boring map. It's gonna take a second because Ape's updating right now. Why are you doing a lighthouse? It's a special ending that you guys get to see here on stream. It's a super secret special ending. Which isn't a secret to all you guys viewing. Alright, so we need to get rid of all this nonsense. Let's get rid of all of it. Get rid of you, get rid of you. We need the starting point. We really don't need any spawners in this, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need the box, because I got rid of the box. We don't even need these perk machines. Is this going to let me select it? Are you kidding me right now? Hello? There we go. Power switch? Something in my heart tells me to not get rid of the power switch. Nah, fuck it. It's going away. All these spawn points. I do need to keep the intermission there. And get rid of that. Amazing. There's going to be no spawners in this, so this info volume does not need to do that. Takio is going to be voiced by that website you paid for, the 11 Labs, dude. What are your thoughts on the characters? I think they look pretty decent. Well, there was one picture where it was like the characters, right? And then I looked at like the cutscene and I was like, they look a little different. They don't look like the exact same thing. Either way, I'm excited that they're back. I just hope that, I really hope the game's going to be fun. I enjoyed Black Ops 6 up to a point. You guys have heard me rant, so I'm not going to go on that again. But I think it's going to be okay. They look way better in the cutscene? That's what I'm saying. They do look way better in the cutscene. Alright, so I need to hide this sky real quick. Where's my entity list? What'd you do with the Clancy? I know you hit it. List. filter window. I don't want to see that. Robert Henderson, what's up, bro? What kind of hardware does your PC have to be able to do all this mapping? You don't need a really fancy one. I kind of have a fancy one now, because I have a little bit of an ego. But, like, right now, I'm running a 4060 Ti with 64 gigabytes of RAM. You do not need none of that. You literally could just do this on, I think some people were making maps on, like a 1070. Like, I wouldn't recommend doing it on a PC. But you don't need a really expensive PC to be doing this. You gotta think this game is like, what? Almost 11 years old at this point. Coming up on that. So, you don't need anything special. Alright, let's change the skybox. As soon as I find the sun, wherever the sun is. There he is. And we kind of want a nighttime, like a dark, excuse me, like a nighttime, like dark one. I have a 4070, 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, dude, you're like a superstar, way beyond what you need to like make a map. We want BO6. We want them new skyboxes. Should we do the Terminus one? Night? Let me see what the night one looks like. And then let's build the lighting. You probably make maps in BO6 with that? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Wow, that built the lighting quick as fuck. And then I remembered that there's nothing in this map right now. Alright, so that's a little bit too bright, so I kind of want to see what else we have. I might use, like, a new skybox, like a new, like, BO6 one, but if it's, like, too bright, then no. We might just use the default factory one. Good old reliable. Oh, yeah, that's screaming Bioshock to me. Cold War skybox? I have a couple of those. I think I have a couple of those. But I think this is a good start. Because I would like to, like, make my own. But for the purposes of today's stream... Okay, we need to take this floor and just, like, max it out. So where's my map? I say max it out. We're just, like, expanding on it. And then, now I'm going to turn this, like... I should do this now before we start getting into, like, the too much of the nitty-gritty details. I'm going to turn all of this into a prefab so that I can just plug and chug this into the full Bioshock map. Are you self-taught as far as mapping on Radiant? 100% self-taught. I've only been doing this for a year at this point. So this is like, because I started getting into these for the Noah J contest. That was like my driving, like, I want to do map making. And so yeah, I've only been doing this a year, completely self-taught. And by self-taught, I mean I have watched like tutorial YouTube videos, but I have no formal education in game development. So that's where I'm saying like I am self-taught. Yeah, a lot of practice. It is just a fun hobby that I really genuinely enjoy doing. So I had like no issues taking the time to learn how to do it. Where is my filter window? Skybox, there we go. So let's get rid of all these. Have a nice day. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna make it super big. So that we cover the whole playable space. Earthwind Fire, what's up, bro? You have a dentist appointment here soon? Just want to come in and see how it's going. It's going well. We are making the lighthouse right now. All right, so edit. Pretty sure it's under Selection, yeah, CSG hollow. So now it's hollowed out. Alright, so there's my, like, there's my sky. And now that we have the sky here, we can actually, like, hide this. I don't need this anymore. You had to make it again? No, we're making a different one. It's gonna be like a little secret thing you guys get to see here on stream. That you'll get to throughout the Easter egg. I was gonna keep it like hush-hush for everybody, but I love you guys. You guys always support my my channel's growth, all my streams. You guys are in here chatting it up, asking questions, etc. So I'll show you guys because I love you so much. And then the last, like the very last area we have to build is just going to be the boss fight area. Alright, so that's done. Bing, bang, boom. Here's my info volume. So now I need to select everything. And I mean everything. I need the sun. I need this bitch. I need this. I need the info volume. I already have that selected. I don't need the respawn points. I do need the floor. And let me look at my map. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yep. So now I'm going to turn this into a prefab. It's going to be in my Bioshock folder, and I'm going to call it the Rapture Lighthouse. So now all of this is a giant prefab, and I can put this into the full game, and then to like save time and efficiency, any edits I make in this map file, this like program we're in right now, any edits I make will update the full Bioshock map. That's the same thing I did with the Welcome Church. That was a prefab. It updated everything inside of the full one. The Paris map as well. They were all just prefabs combined into one giant map, which is the Bioshock Zombies. So now we're going to go into this prefab, make our edits. Here we are in this lovely space. And we're going to turn this into some water, okay? So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to set it just above. And we're going to turn this into some, like, we need, like, an ocean texture. So if I do, whoa, I hit the wrong button. If I do ocean, I think this is the same ocean I used in my other one. Yeah. No, it's not. I don't like the coloring on that. Perfect. Dude, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and naturalize this texture. That looks good. Now we're going to turn this into like a dome to kind of give like, we're going to play on like the curvature of the planet. Even though the planet's flat. Anyways. Patch. Primitives. Nick, what's up, yo? Good to see you. How you doing? I'm pretty sure I need cone. Curvature, bro, is tripping. Yeah, I know. I know. Holy shit, St. Vertigo, what's up, bro? Welcome. Good to see you. Let's move this up. Naturalize that. Good, looking good. What's up? What's up with you? We're working on the one of the last two areas for the map, so you get to check that out. Oh, almost dropped that. That would have been crazy. Okay. Actually, don't want to naturalize it. There we go. Alright, so now we're way out there. Let's go ahead and build lighting real quick. Sick. What the fuck is this? There must be something right there. Not gonna worry about it right now. And let's find our model that we just put in here. There it is. Oh, this thing is enormous. I saw that your lighting improved. Yeah, it looks so much better, dude. So much better. All the advice you guys gave me, that you gave me, some other people on the mod tools, on the in the Discord, I think it looks so much nicer. It's not as like harsh yellow. There's not as much like contrasting shadows. It looks really good. And that guide that Throwing Mold gave me really helped out with it too. So you guys are my heroes for that. Alright, I think this is as small as I can make it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's our lighthouse. That looks pretty good! I'm pretty psyched about this. I think I do have to play around with these textures, though. These kind of look a little funky. But overall, not too bad with what we got going on right now. So let's put this smack in the center. Am I crazy? Isn't there supposed to be a door? Oh, it's on this side. I'm like, where's the door, yo? Aha! Sweet. Alright, let's build lighting on that. That looks good. I want to change the LUT as well. I really like the Ethiopia bloom, the color. That's like my favorite with this. Let's use the Berkeley one. Is it even changing? Maybe it is. Interesting. Fuck, there's like a whole lot of like light settings I need to change, so I don't want to do that right now because I gotta research because I don't remember them off the top of my head. Alright, so far so good. You're gonna do some good audio design for this map. I gotta do a lot of ambient audio. I haven't worked on it just yet, but I do have, thanks to Verco, he showed me, well, he showed me a website. It wasn't really working well for me. But I have, like, custom voice lines as well. So where is my browser? I'll show you real quick. Let's go ahead and pause the music. Let's head over to 11 Labs real quick. So I was doing, yesterday I started working on these. These are going to be the custom voice lines and actors. And I do need to show you guys the, like, microphones as well that'll pop up, or the walkie-talkies. So, like, this is going to be Elizabeth.
Even the tiniest light can brighten the darkest night.
So that's, like, Elizabeth, which is, like, almost accurate. You're going to do them on your own? Yeah, I had to pay for this, and I didn't want you to pay for it, Clancy. So that's, I didn't want you to spend any money on this out of your own pocket. So this was, I had to pay for this, I did. So I can just knock it out now. This one's going to be Booker.
A film holds the power to inspire change and hope.
Which is nice. Comstock needs a little bit of work.
Find your quietude in the gentle rustle of leaves.
Rosalinda sounds pretty good. She also needs just maybe like a touch.
Wonderful festivals make life a little bit sweeter.
And then this dude needs so much work. This is the male Lutece.
Just like fruit needs sunlight to grow, goals need dedication to flourish.
He doesn't sound anything like the dude in the game. Daisy also needs a little bit of work.
Cycling gives wings to your feet and freedom to fly.
Not too bad. And then Atlas is the Irish guy in from the first one and the DLC in Bioshock Infinite.
In every stitch and wood carving is love's echo.
He's supposed to be an Irishman. He doesn't sound anything like an Irishman, so we gotta get that all squared away. And then plus all the ambient design I still have to do. There's a lot of files I've ripped so far, like thunderstorms, lightning for the lighthouse. But that's as far as I've gotten on that. I could have trained them on my own VRC AI. Well, that's okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Where is our music? We gotta turn that back on. So we're not sitting here awkwardly looking at each other. All right. Let's get the staircase. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and expand. I think these like volumes are cutting into this thing. So let me go ahead and expand this. The sun, this, expand this. What is this line right here? What is causing this? Interesting. I don't know what's causing this. If anybody could tell me, that'd be dope, so I know how to fix it. There's nothing there. What is that? Whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and put the actual, like, staircase in here. Minimize this. We need to make a new model. Model, Rapture Lighthouse. Yeah, we need that staircase, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and save that. Ape's gonna update, it's like stuck right now, hang on. Let it boot up, and then we'll slam the staircase inside. Alright. There's our stairs. Need to make them 0.01. I can only do a 0.1, my bad. 0.1, as small as I can make them. Because I don't rescale in Blender for two reasons. One, I always forget. Two, I can just scale it in here. Okay, so this is gonna sit. Oh, I didn't know it went both ways. Wow. I think I need to turn this around. Yeah, so it like forms around the lighthouse. Alright, let's line this up. Looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and lower this down just a wee bit. I don't want to rotate it. I do want to lower it down. Or maybe not. Maybe it was good sitting on the surface. Well, no, actually, that needs to lower down. Maybe like right about there. Alright, sweet. So far, so good. I don't like this texture. I don't think this is the right one. I'm probably gonna have to go back through and find like the correct one, but it's good for like a placeholder right now. Because this definitely does not look like it naturally forms around the model. That doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. Okay, let's get the statue that sits on top. Because that's like really iconic to this specific lighthouse. We'll call this the Rapture Lighthouse top. And this is going to be like, it should be a bright gold. Let's see. There it is, boys. Okay. Lighthouse statue material. Yeah, let's see if I can find that real quick. Yep, so we have the normal, the spec. Oh wow, this has a lot. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty meaty one. Call here, what's up, bro? Very awesome work you're doing, man. Keep the badass maps coming. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I hope you're really gonna enjoy the full Bioshock map when it drops. Alright, so we need to copy all of these. Put them in here. And let's start adding textures to this statue. Let me place it in game first. Let me go ahead and save this. It's gonna take a minute to boot up. There it goes. It's frozen. It's frozen. It's coming back. Yeah, these textures look like ass. We definitely gotta fix that. Where's my mouse? Here we go. So we're gonna put this. Actually, let's just make a copy of this so it's in the right GPS coordinates. And then move this up. So it sits on the top. And so when the players get here, this is going to be like the perspective they see. Sweet. Alright, let's add some color to this bad boy. This is like a geometry advanced, dude. Lit advanced. Advanced. I'm trying to go as fast because this is kind of like boring to watch, like doing the textures. Maybe some people are interested in it, but I kind of want to like rush through it to get through. Is a metal because gold is a metal. Metal. All right, so we need the color map. Statue diffuse. We need the specular map. And the normal map. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's see how it looks in game. It's gonna take a second to update. That does not look correct. Like, at all. I don't think that's right, chat. Let's see. Let's try these. I think I'm mixing up two models that have like the same name. Let's try this one. Need the stack. I don't think it was a gloss map. Let's see if that one fixes it. Yeah, even that one looks even worse. What the heck is that? This is an ugly ass model. What the fuck? Okay. We're gonna go back to the other one and go from there. Step back. Alright, we're just gonna have to rock with that one. I guess from a distance, maybe it's because I'm like looking too close to it. So let me actually like zoom out a little bit. I guess that's not. I guess that is correct. It just looked kind of funky, like sitting really close to it. Okay. Staircase is done. That's done. We need to get just the like the doorway, the archway. Put some lights on that bitch, and we'll be good to go. All right. Well, I think this is like the, let me call it the archway. Can you still afford to eat after shipping the Mark II? We're not going to talk about that. Don't worry about that. Just know that the diet has commenced. We need... Pretty sure we need... Did I not export the door? I know I have the doorway. Nick's back? Oh, shit. Starvation diet. Alright, so we need the door frame. this is just the lit. Nice. Alright, so we just need basic lit. That's interesting, it doesn't have any spec to it or anything. This is metal. Metal. Fucking fly, dude. He's killing me, dude. What is that? Interesting. Okay. Let me do the door. And I don't think I exported the door. Let's go ahead and jump in Blender real quick. I did not. I have the door framed. Where's the fucking door? That's definitely the door. Yep. Okay. Export. We're going to call this the Rapture Lighthouse door, per usual. Boom. Oops, wrong one. Rapture Lighthouse. That's the doorway. Where's the fucking door? Did I put it in the Rapture folder? What are these assets for? They are for the ending to the game. For the last like little secret area for this lighthouse. Which you'll get to during the Easter egg. And I can't seem to find... Where did I just put that model? Am I crazy? Export. Also, we are just 2 subs away from our 600 subscriber goal. Just 2 more. You guys are absolute legends. So if anybody hasn't subbed, and also if you haven't liked the stream already, what the fuck are you doing? Go ahead, smash the like button. If you haven't subbed, please help a brother out. We are just 2 away. Love you guys so much for that. It's frozen. Oh my god. It's stuck. I never played Bioshock, but it's 100%. Is it 100% canon? Is it part of the story there? Oh, absolutely. This lighthouse in particular is from the first game. That's how you actually like first get to the city underwater. Is you like you're playing. Big spoiler alert for the really old game. You crash your plane and then you land when the plane crashes in the water. all that's left is this giant lighthouse. And it goes into the story and blah, 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 blah. You go into the lighthouse, takes you underwater in this, like, pod, and then you're in Rapture, which is the city underwater. And then this lighthouse shows up at the very end of Bioshock Infinite, which is why I also have Rapture in there as well. That whole playable survival map is part of the, like, last mission in the game. So this is, this is the most canon part of everything I've done in here. Chat room is the most canon part. Oh, chat's toys. That is pretty canon, isn't it? So is this the one? Is this one of the two areas you mentioned earlier that would be part of the Easter egg? Yes, this one, and then I still have to make the boss fight area. Okay, let's see about this door. Door chained up? I don't think I need that. Yeah, I think I just need these three. The normal spec and the diff. So we're gonna look for a door. Zombie Channel ZTP, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? How's your map going? How's that going for you? Make sure you're advanced. Lit advanced. Surface type. We need metal. Metal. All files, so we need the diff. This is the color map. And then we need the spec to give it that shine. And we need the normal map to actually give it that thickness. Nice. Oh, that looks really good. I've talked about the mod tool. I'm stuck actually with a problem. That sounds like you sound like a custom map maker. Always having a problem. Because I also always have a problem. Welcome to the team. Okay. Tiny ass door. First off, we need a Bob, okay? Where the fuck is Bob, okay? This guy needs to get his ass back to work, dude. Okay. Alright, so 0.5. That's way too big. Okay, so maybe I shrink it down to like a 0.2? 0.2. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be bigger. And And now that I'm thinking about it, I think the lighthouse needs to be a little bigger. Because this door in-game is a massive door. Are you going to increase the War Machine damage after round 40? They do no damage. The Death Machine? I think you're talking about the Death Machine. And yes, I looked into it. I found the problem as to why, like, it doesn't do, like, damage after a certain amount of rounds. And, so that's going to be fixed in the full one. And then the fact, like, when you use the grenade launcher, like, the rounds would just go through the floor. We fixed that, like, last stream or the stream before. I think the stream before. Uh, 0.5. See, that's a little bit too big. Yeah, that's gonna be fixed because, like, the fact that you couldn't, they were just going through the models. That's been fixed now. All right, so let me change the. Let me just like shrink this down manually. About there. We all fall down, bro. What you know about that? What you know about this song I'm playing right now? Sweet. Okay. Grenade launcher stop doing damage at 40? Yes, I said that. I fixed the damage on it. I just haven't pushed any update to any map yet. Heaven TGS. What's up, Mel? Hey, man, just saw your project on Twitter. Looks awesome. Can't wait for the final release. Thank you so much. And I can't wait for the final release of your map you're working on right now. That thing looks so good, dude. If you haven't seen it, Heaven TGS is working on a phenomenal map. It is gonna be, it's a multiplayer map. It's gonna be phenomenal, dude. Looks really good. You guys should definitely go check it out. Alright, let's see. That's good, that's good. I definitely need to get the, I don't think it's gonna be rainy in the full one. Or at least in this lighthouse. Alright, let's build lighting real quick. That looks good. Let's add some reflection probing. Everyone's favorite part to get probed. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some effects to the water as well. So it doesn't look too stagnant. Can't wait to do round 255 on your Bioshock map. It's gonna be sick, dude. Okay. Let's do like right about there. Where are we going from here? You guys know your songs. I'll give you that. You know your Treyarch songs, my guys. Show probe density and unselected probes. Dude, I swear this fly is killing me. I probably look like a crackhead just smacking myself. Urgh! He keeps like flying right past. I just want to like grab him. And I don't think the players are going to go back here. But they are probably going to see, like, the side of this. So let's make this bigger. Let's shift it up just a wee bit. +1 like. Yeah, chat, if you're here and you haven't already, smash the shit out of the like button. I heard that thing talking about your mama, okay? And then also, if we're just 2 subs away from hitting that 600 sub goal, it would mean the world to me if we can get there. So if you haven't subbed, help a brother out. There's your YouTube rant for the day. Let's get back to work. Also, if anybody wants to donate $10 billion, that'd be really cool too. Just saying. Just sub, you're my hero, dude. Thank you so much. Alright, let's get this shifted. That looks good, that looks good. It's everyone's favorite part, reflection probe time! Let's bounce this up. And let's move that. This is a tedious thing I'm doing right now, but I promise it's gonna pay off in the end. Alright, let's copy all these bitches, move them up. And let's do another. And then I probably just need these. I actually don't even need these. Don't need these. Don't need this one. Because there is a probe limit. But I am going to be inside of a new skybox, so I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. This is touching the side, this is touching the side. Because you are limited per sun volume, 255 reflection probes per 1 sun volume. So if your map has like multiple sun volumes, you can have more than like 255 of these. And we're only using like, what, like a couple of these right now? Because this is just going to be like one small section in the map. I do just need to expand this outwards. That way. Are we touching? Are we touching that one? We're touching that one. And then I'm gonna blend the probes, and that's gonna blow your mind when I do that. Oh, did I get him? Fucking, I hope I got him, dude. He's like a ninja. Okay, here's my probes. Nice. Now I just need to blend them. Blend them out, especially these. Boom, boom, boom. That one's good. That one's good. Alright, I'm almost done blending these. Almost done. We just gotta do these last two, and then we're gonna build lighting and see if I like it. Oh, I gotta put a probe up there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, we should We should be back. I know it died there for a second because I was building lighting for the first time with the reflection probes. We should be back now. We should be all A-okay. So sorry about the lag right there. So this is what we wanted. The probe density looks good. We really want that blue in there. This could be like a little bit more dense. And I think I'm going to increase the density on this probe. Let's see if I can make it like, let's go to like what we have 4 times. Let's go 8 times. Yeah. Okay. And I really want to get this, I gotta make these volumetric. Alright, is that all of them? Except these. These want to be our outliers. Nice. Alright, so let's make this resolution. Alright, we can keep it as 8 for all of them. Why not? And then we're going to make them a volumetric one, because I'm going to have some fog coming in here as well. Volumetric. And that should be good for the probes. Let's go ahead and rebuild the lighting. The stream is going to lag. I'll warn you right now. It is going to lag. Hold your breath. We're going to get through it together as a family. I promise. Okay, now these are a little bit too, see how we're in like the purple region? We want to stay within like the blue. You want to keep it in the blue as close as you can. Purple, we're getting a little bit too hard. So I think we're going to lower these right here. The density on these. It's a little bit too strong. So let's bring these down from, what are they at, 8? Let's bring these down to, well, let's go back to 4. 4, and then we'll do the same thing to this one. Honestly, I think just that one, so maybe not even this one. Let's bring this down to the default 4. And let's see how she looks. Piece of cake, Jeff. Nice. Alright, I think that's as good as I'm going to get it with the reflection probes. Let's go ahead and save this. That's what I like to see. And maybe you can't see the difference. I absolutely can, and it looks so much better with the light reflecting off of it. Now we need to get a volumetric, some volumetric lighting in here, which you use a lit fog to do. Let's go ahead and slam a lit fog in this bitch. Where is my... I know you're around here somewhere. Did I close it by accident? Alright, let's get this lit fog. I think I'm gonna have it come out to like here, honestly. And let's raise it up. See daisies. I want it to be... Let's do factory first. I think factory's kind of thick fog. Let's try apartments volumetric. Let's see how that looks. That doesn't look thick enough. Chinatown. Chinatown sucks. I'm thinking. Ooh. This one might be the winner. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, and let's get some effects going on the water. Hopefully everyone's still alive on me after our decompiles. Is there like a shore one? Let's see. Shoreline loop. Let's try this one. I don't think there's enough like waves for this. Let's try this one. Is there like a wave effect? That'd be sick if there was a wave one. It's not really doing what I wanted to. Oh, yeah, there it is. Hope that's not just like a one-time effect. Play my effects. Keep playing it. Keep playing it. Come on, be a loop. Come on, please. I don't think it's a loop. I think it's just a one-time effect. Okay. That's not at all what we need. Alright, let's just do like something. It's not, it looks a little too fake. This is my problem. I'm too like nitpicky when it comes to these effects. have these like really nice ones on like the first lighthouse in the first game, but I don't see them here. I don't remember the name of them. Maybe it's like Flow, maybe? The bubbles is making sense. Don't worry, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Sorry if I'm not speaking. Just focused, reading the thing. Wake? Oh, dude. I just want to say that Paris survival is addicting. That's what I like to hear. Keep playing my maps. Don't stop. This might be what I'm looking for. Screw it, we're just gonna do the large one, fuck it. Ah, it doesn't make any sense though, the water's not moving that fast. Been fun. It's been fun to mess around with the Pegasus mod. I've been helping development on the map too. It's fucking sick, dude. How's that project going for you guys? So many cool features cooking up in the kitchen. Excited to bring it to everyone. That's awesome, dude. It's gonna be sick. See, I feel like it's just too aggressive, these splashings, dude. I think I'm just gonna do these and just put them all on the edge. Killjoy the creator keeps coming up with new stuff to add, so we keep pushing out the release. Good problem to have. It is a good problem to have. Just don't go too hard in the paint, then you might get away from your original ideas. Alright, we're going to place these effects, and then we're going to change the actual water level. We're going to make it more like turbulent water flow. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's change up the water flow. See if we can find like a good like wave, like water. Let's see. I'm digging this one. Yeah, this looks good. me just move these effects up. BO3 effects looks like Minecraft. I don't know, dude. I think they're alright. Okay. It's looking good. I'm digging it. We need to add now, like, the rocks and shit. And I'm pretty sure I haven't added that model yet. So let's go ahead and do that now. Export. Alright, that's in there now. Ape. And then this will be like the last model, and then we'll call it a day, chat. Alright, so now we need the rock ocean material. It's around here somewhere. And it's just a diffuse and a normal map, so we don't need to do anything special with this. So it's just gonna be a lit. This is gonna be, let's go with little rock. Yeah, rock. That's what we want. That's what we want. Alright, let's go ahead and add the color map. Oh, there is a specular. No, wait a minute. That's not. Where's my rock? Yeah, rock diffuse. And then rock normal map. So rock, diffuse, and normal map. Sweet. Look, it's a rock. We did it. It's got algae on it already. Amazing. Okay. Let's minimize this. Wait for this to boot up. What did I even call this thing? Rapture Lighthouse Rock. Boom. And we're just gonna put these rocks all around the base. Okay. See how it looks. I'm gonna get rid of this one. That looks good. Alright, so I think let's build lighting and see how it looks. And then, of course, there's going to be more detailing with this. Adding in some of the lights, etc. But we did get a great starting point with this. It's probably going to take me maybe, like, another day to finish, honestly. And then I'm going to start on the boss fight area. So let's go ahead and lag the shit out of the stream real quick. Here we go. Alright, sick. So here's the lighting. This looks really good. I'm really happy with it. It's just like the simple lighthouse in here. So, yeah. Let's call it a day. Because, yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. I was going to start talking about, like, what you're going to do at this lighthouse. But let me not spoil too much. And you guys have been awesome. Here, in a little bit, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of a custom map. Because I'm going to start trying to like make videos more than just like doing live stream developments. They're still gonna happen. I'm still gonna have these development videos. We're still gonna be doing update videos for this main project. Chugging away, getting it finished. We are almost to the finish line. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But check out my next video coming out soon, maybe tomorrow. And that's it, chat. You guys have been awesome. Love you guys so much. If you haven't already, join the Discord. There's a link for that in the description. I have a link for all the survival maps. Go ahead and smash the shit out of the like button on this. Sub if you haven't. You guys are great. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next one.